whatever.
Bam,
I'll plug it
we
in
are
later.
recording.
All right.
StreamYard. Welcome back, Jacob.
It's been a while, my good man.
It has.
I've missed your scent. I've missed your musk.
I missed your scent. Smelling good today. I can smell you.
Oh, dude, honestly, my room does not smell good. I've been basking in my own glory, as we can say.
All right. Well, this is still fucking me up. I'm trying to figure out how we can do this layout where we can both be seen. This
Visible
is
at once.
Yeah, this is some little growing pains that we're gonna have to go through with this. But you know what? We're gonna figure it out eventually. We're gonna get this looking sharp. And there we go.
There it is.
There it is. So right just before that, you could only see me even when you were talking, right?
Yeah, I can only see you.
Your hair hasn't gotten any shorter. It looks phenomenal still.
No, it's pretty wavy and gray. It's definitely getting grayer by the day.
Dude, it looks good. It looks damn good.
Thanks, man. It's I look like a 17-year-old boy in like a 56-year-old lady's hair, basically.
You look like
It's tough.
All of those things you just said, but with an awesome lighting in your room.
Oh, natural, dude. I got a view of the street, so it's just all natty light.
What a view.
Yeah, I know. All it's a street view. But
Wait,
I can see
that look like you. No, show us that again. We have video now. We got to see all this shit.
I mean, it's top.
This is what you guys are all missing. I know we haven't podcasted in a long ass time. Figured it would be worth it to wait for videos so we can do shit like this. I like it. Jacob gives weather reports. I ask him for a weather report every single time we record one of these, and now he can just turn his camera around.
I can. You can see the beauty of SF fog, just denseness. It's just gray out. It seems like a dystopian, universe, like the Book of Eli, basically. Just how it's just a shade of atomic gray.
Well, I brought this one for you.
Oh, the cucumbas? Is that a G baby? Oh, nice. That's amazing. I fully condone that one.
So I wanted to ask you this. This is the first time I maybe have put this on other than trying it. I received it. Shout out Garrett Nichols. He gave me this for, I think, my birthday a couple years ago. And I haven't had a good excuse to wear it, but now I am. Do you remember this, though? Because I put it on this morning, and there's this patch. It says Duffy's Hit and Run Score. Do you remember that being like a sponsor in the movie? Like, did they put like a bar or something on this?
So I remember in the beginning of the movie, he's like sports betting, right? And he's just a degenerate.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm guessing that the bar he was in, that's the name of the bar that sponsored him, I want to say. But I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen Hardball.
Dude, such a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Where would you put Hardball, like the corresponding song for the movie? Because like there's other songs that go with movies, I feel like. I don't know, 80s maybe. I can't think of one, but like other than like Mike. But I think the Hardball one might be better than the Like Mike song, Basketball. Even though, we're playing basketball is so solid.
Oh, man. Like Mike just was my childhood, dude. I've probably seen that movie like 150 times. Honestly.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Definitely over 100.
Do you think you've seen Like Mike more times than you've been to Sacramento?
Oh, yeah. I've probably been to Sacramento like 20 times.
Not even a thought about that.
For sure. Not even close. Yeah. Like Mike is definitely the overwhelming favorite in that over-under.
All right, so I have something planned, and I delayed this like 10, 15 minutes. I asked that of you, and I was specifically prepping something that I wanted to present to you, and I had to Google it because, dude, what I've realized in trying to get back, like just in the past few days, like setting up the StreamYard, I'm also trying to learn Photoshop, like re-update my knowledge of it because I've barely learned it in college and things like that. And I've just learned that like, you forget, sounds redundant, but you forget so much shit from college, like little technical things that, because because you're just on computers all day, every day. And like, if you're not doing that again for a while, you forget everything. And for example, I was creating a presentation before this show. Like, I felt like I was in college, cramming it last minute. And I had to look up how to fucking animate the bullet points on so that it doesn't show them all at once. And like, I was like, Jesus Christ, like, why don't I have this fucking memory? Like, I can't be Googling this like the rest of my life. I need to remember this so I don't have to just look it up again. There's no reason how to animate Google Slides video on YouTube should have like 135 million views. Like, everyone should just watch it once. All right.
Dude, I cannot even begin to do a PowerPoint presentation. Are you kidding me? I haven't opened my laptop since we've podcasted last, which was like last year.
It like didn't open at first.
Yeah, it was fully, dead. I had to restart it. My battery is on like 7%, and that's just from the 0 that it was at. And then, dude, are you kidding me? I like just had to tool my resume, and I was like, dude, I don't even want to touch this. Like, this is my resume from like 5 years ago that I've had the same 2 jobs at. I'm just like, what is there to upgrade? It's just everyone's, there's so much newer skills with like just presentation.
It makes you think when you have to do that. You're like, I haven't learned shit. When you have to do stuff like that, you're like, what the? I'm supposed to add something to this? Like, fuck.
Right? Like, I feel like this looks fine.
Yeah, that's like when you open your laptop up, it's like that, like the Indiana Jones, where it's like when he blows off like all the dust, it just goes flying.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. I'm going to again, we're working through these little issues, but it's nice that you guys can see me talking about it versus hearing it only. So I'm going to go to present because I don't want to just lollygag too much. I'm going to present, share screen, and then I'm going to select Mascot Standings.
Ooh, okay. Like,
so you can see this now, right?
Yeah, I can see. Oh, all right. And this is what your PowerPoint presentation is?
Yeah, this is all it. This is like literally all I made.
Oh, and is this for me? Is this for like the podcast?
Yeah, this is for the show. I'm hoping to bring one of these every week.
Oh, I see. I thought this was for like an interview or something.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, sweet.
I don't do work for like the career. I do everything for this.
For the
this is what I meant cramming. This is what I was like, oh, I felt like I was in college again. I was literally putting this together 6 minutes ago. Like,
dude, I would hope that, come on, I don't even know, what is our podcast? Let's Get Topical, bro. We are all about the cram session. We're procrastination artists. Like, this is all I want. I don't want any time and effort and like just planning put in. This is off the cuff. Come on, man.
Yeah, I realized like in college and high school, put way too much into aesthetics on like PowerPoints. Like, doesn't that look better? Like like it's just like clear and like you don't need to put like word art. Also, just to make sure, you can see the screen and then you can see us two on the left, right?
I can, yes, I can.
And so if I click off,
that is available.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I can see all of us.
If I click off, what do you see now?
Same thing. I see MLB division standings, and I see both of us on the side.
Okay. So I guess it still shows me, even though I'm just looking at this. So
okay, now AL East.
So okay, I'm starting with the AL East. So basically, what I wanted to do for this is, it's as it says. If every team's mascot was real and had to battle to the death, obviously, and I want to just get your rationale and see if you align with me. So here we go.
Okay, are we doing AL East first?
Yep, AL East. So first, I have the New York Yankees, and I guess it's kind of going to have to break itself down and metabolize as I like show the rest. But the Yankees, as you'll see, are the clear alpha dog in this division. First of all, it's a person, and that really helps based on the rest of these. Tampa Bay Rays, they're waterbound. They can't go on land. But if you get them in the water, we all know what happened to good Steve. But that's the thing. The Yankees have guns, so they have boats.
Sam, I have to stop you there for 1 second. Yeah. R.I.P. Steve Irwin. He was the croc hunter and not the Tampa Bay Devil Ray hunter. So
Oh no,
He
I
was a
know,
little
but he
out.
died from a
Yeah,
devil ray.
I know. That's why he was a little out of his element, I would say.
Hey, by the way, with that, I heard that that's like one of the hardest. That's like the hardest video to find in the world, but it still exists.
What is the obsession with videos of death, like actual death? I don't really want to see
Ask
people
Elon
die,
Musk.
especially a beloved figure like Steve Irwin, bro. That guy was my childhood, you know. Him and his
Yeah,
wife and he was bringing his little daughter around Crocs all the time. Like, dude was a kook, but stud.
dude, I saw a video too on like YouTube that I like looking at nature stuff, and I saw a video of like his kids are doing the same shit, and it just warmed my heart to the umpteenth degree. Like I was like, this is
Me
all.
too.
That's just the best thing ever.
Yeah, I like it. Just, carry on your father's legacy of bitchin' animal wrangling. Love it.
Okay, so 3, I have Toronto Blue Jays just because they can fly over the water and peck the Rays, but I figured like the Rays to get that close, they're gonna get like a good whip. And I've seen stingrays jump out of the water, not personally, but like I've seen videos of it, and uh, that's all they need to hit a Blue Jay. 4, just a little bit more of a bitch bird than a Blue Jay. 5, it's just a pair of socks. So
Okay. One
okay.
thing first.
Mhm.
I went to Long Beach recently and San Diego. And in San Diego, I was on the beach and I was, wading in the water, checking out the waves, went over some waves, and I could see stingrays like around. I definitely saw a couple of the rays, and I was like, whoa, like
Wait, you could see them
this is
like how high was the
yeah.
water that you were in?
It was probably like waist high or like, maybe like mid
Mhm.
leg high. And yeah, I could see them and I was scared. I was like, I'm gonna end up like Steve. I'm too close for comfort here. I was very startled and
So they were like down in the on the ocean floor, or they were like
yeah,
floating mid.
yeah. They were like on the ocean floor, basically. Um, but here's the thing: are these the same magnitude of the devil rays that got Steve? Are these minor league devil rays? What kind of like? How am I in San Diego just chilling in the water and I see these guys? Like, am I gonna die from them? Like, I was really close to death without even you know being that worried about it.
That's a completely fair question.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little, in shock over it. Like I have post-traumatic stress. Like, wow, I was so close to maybe, and if I didn't die, maybe I got stung and my leg went, limp or something or paralyzed in the leg. I don't know. Steve,
Friend of mine,
it should like got his heart.
a friend of mine was these fucking sirens, dude. I swear to God, can't win with these damn things.
I'm
My
right by the
friend
street. It's fine.
my friend lives in San Diego, and was surfing. This is probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and he got stung by a stingray, and it was like on his. It was kind of like on his like foot,
Leg.
like
Okay.
it kind of went up,
Nice.
and he was
See
in the
that.
car. I remember with his foot elevated. Those are some nice dogs. He had his leg up and he was just screaming. He was like, ah, and I think he peed on it, but I don't think that works for those. I don't know.
What a so he peed on his own foot just to try to combat the poison or whatever.
It
But
for
it
sure works for jellyfish.
ah okay. Um
How the fuck?
Interesting. So it just stung him and it was fine. Like it just hurt him for a little bit and that's it.
Yeah, he had to go to the hospital, I think, and get it like taken out and stuff.
Okay.
This definitely for sure had to go. Why can't I see this fucking screen again?
Yeah, the AL East went away. Also,
Uh,
like the AL East, pretty weak mascots overall. Just
yeah,
imagine if
super
you
weak. If you're
but
doing it,
imagine okay, sorry, go for it.
no, go ahead.
Just imagine if we lost this, if the Yankees lost the Civil War. It wouldn't be the New
In their
York Yankees.
division like that.
No, I just mean in
Overall, the
general.
real Civil War.
Yeah, dude, it would be the New York, I don't know, something else. The New York losers. Or
The New York Lees.
yeah, it would be, dude. It'd be the New York Rebels.
They would be like they'd be like the New York Confederates. Some shit
That's
like that.
crazy. Dude, isn't that crazy? fucking crazy.
The South, I flipped someone off yesterday driving to work, and I was thinking how like the South, I've heard that people just die when they do that, and like because like everyone has guns and they just get pissed and they
Oh,
shoot
if
you.
you flip somebody off. Okay, question, Sam. Technique. Are you a thumb out flip offer or are you a thumb in flip offer?
Out, I think, unintentionally.
Right? Like I feel like this
My
one
hands are
is
too
just
small. I need more surface area.
I'm okay. I also have small hands. I think my girlfriend has bigger hands than me. No lie.
Dude, some girls have
There's no
some big ass hands, and it bothers me
dude, some
this day.
frying pan hands. Sorry.
Okay,
All
let's
right,
get to
AL
the AL
Central.
Central, the coldest division in baseball. Cleveland Indians, number one, pretty self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
They're not losing this one. Detroit Tigers. Also, I feel like the Indians will. They killed many tigers. Saber-toothed tigers are extinct. Any
That's
gripes
true.
with that?
Yeah, a point there.
So
Oh, I guess tigers have been tamed by man, but I never saw. I don't think in history. I don't think Native American, Indians. I don't think. Also, it's the Guardians, my guy. What are we doing?
oh shit.
Got
Bro,
him.
I swear on my life, I promise on my life, I thought of this probably 4 days ago to do. And I was like in bed, like at night, like thinking of this. And I did like the NL West, and that's all I was planning on doing. And I was like, that was fun. And then in my head, I did all the divisions. And I had this list up ready to go. That's part of why I crammed it at the last second, because I already knew everything and I already thought about it. But then I was thinking of the Indians the entire time.
That's okay, and I'm okay with
I
that.
think of the Chief Wahoo face. I don't think of a guard.
Yeah.
There's no guardian.
It's just a C. It's pretty trash. I mean, again, to my point, if we're going Cleveland Indians, like Major League style, I don't think they were running around with any like tiger pets. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm gonna have to. I think Detroit is gonna be number one for
they're all
me
dead
in this one. Well, yeah,
It's so
but even
funny
back
just
in
seeing Cleveland Indians on the
in
screen.
history, also they're not all
Number
dead,
one,
bro. They're on
Cleveland. Like, this is so
Rezzies.
funny.
They're on the Rezzies, dude.
Just leave it like this. This should just be the like album cover of our podcast. AL Central, number one, Cleveland Indians.
Also, you know what I want to think about? What do you think of the percentages of like Native Americans who live on reservations versus just in real like other communities? You know what I mean? Like what percentage is that?
I think it's pretty
populace?
high.
You think so?
In Humboldt County, where I'm from, there's a ton of reservations. There is like, I wouldn't say a ton, but there's more than any other place I've ever been in California. Like, not that you really know when you're on them, but like, I guess that's part of it, is that like you might be on one a lot. And there's for sure, they for sure like call it the res, like the res, I live on the res or the reservation. Like they do all live, not all of them, but like most of them, there's a lot of Native Americans in Humboldt, and they live on the reservations. There's like different laws. It's like a sovereign nation.
Okay.
So it's so interesting. They have like no police.
Pretty safe. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Tons of issues. It's kind of like Chaz in Portland.
Yeah.
Or Seattle.
What is Chaz?
Chaz is like the town they made when there was like the BLM marches and like Antifa after like the George Floyd thing. So like the city of Seattle like tried to take heed of like and hear what the people were saying, and like kind of like make an alternative society, like little portion of the city that was like not under police jurisdiction and things like that. And I don't know if it's still around, but I mean, now that we have video, we could just look up something about it. So maybe we should put that on the docket, just like a quick 2-minute explainer on Chaz. It is interesting. The name alone makes it, I think it sucks.
I mean, I've always liked the name. I've always thought it's a goofy name. Like if you name your kid Chaz, it's like short for Chuck or something, or what is it? I don't even know.
Is it?
Chad. Chaz, like Chaz McCormick, on the Astros.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. I hate guys that hit right-handed and throw left-handed. I always think that sucks.
Oh, it's really weird. Don't most pitchers do that? Just like I feel like a lot of pitchers like throw left and then bat right to like protect their left. I don't know. It actually makes no sense, but whatever.
Cody Ross bullshit.
Hey. Don't you ever talk bad about Ross's boss, my guy. That dude is a legend around these parts. Mr. Down
Not around
South
these
LA
parts.
loser.
All right, number
You're
3.
from Humboldt. You're from Humboldt. Even
Yeah,
if
we have
you
no
are a Dodger
team, bro.
fan.
We're like 8 hours away from a computer. 3,
Giants.
Kansas City Royals.
Do you know what a Royal is?
I took it as just being like a king,
Like a
like
king?
high,
No.
someone high.
No. Do you actually want to know what it is?
Sure.
It's a cow. It's
Really?
they used to call them Royals. So it's like a cow auction. I guess Kansas City is a big like steer town, cow town.
What?
So it's actually named after cows. I looked it up one time.
Is their No, their mascot's a lion.
Yeah, but a royal is a cow. That's
absurd. I don't know if I believe that one.
Go look it up, dude. I'm telling you, it's not.
No, I believe you that it is that you're right, but like I don't know if their mascot is named after a cow though. Because prior to the Kansas City Royals, they were the Kansas City Monarchs, which is like the same thing.
Bro, I could have sworn Kansas City said, "Let's adopt Royals," because Royals is another word for like a show cow, basically.
I look forward to you proving me wrong because that would be awesome.
I'm telling you, dude. I know it. I'm kind of down with the cows more than the prince and princesses. No one give a shit about royals, dude. The royal family, they can get lost. What do they do? You know what I mean? Like,
hey,
okay.
Can you remind me of cows in like 20 minutes or 10 minutes? Because I just thought of a video that would be awesome to watch. Okay, I'm gonna run through this thing. Let's get through this.
Okay, run.
So
Run
4 twins. Obviously it's referring to the cities. So I kind of thought of that too. Like cities they're just cities. And they will, degrade over time. So with time, they kind of but if you're also talking twins, I don't think they have a chance against either Royals, cows, Tigers, or Indians. And then
strength of numbers. Man, the Sox really bringing up the rear in the fierce category. It's kind of unfortunate.
All right, so AL West, the Anaheim Angels.
Ooh, Angels definitely mighty. I like that.
They have to be top. I had trouble with this one. This might be the strongest division overall. And so 2 Texas Rangers. And
okay.
I mean, if a Ranger I just figured an Angel can do whatever it wants, so it's gonna win.
Yeah.
Rangers, I think that's pretty clear. Oakland Athletics. My rationale on this was that it could move around very fast and dodge whatever the Astros could do, which the Astros don't have like weapons. They just have spaceships. So they would kind of have to end their own existence to kill any of these.
I'm okay with that.
They'd have to crash. Mariners, they're in the ocean. Astros could crash and kill the Mariners. Mariners can't get to the Athletics. The Athletics could dodge their cannonballs. The Athletics probably could swim well onto their boat and commandeer it.
A lot of human aspects in this AL West as opposed to other
it makes it
divisions.
a lot harder when there's humans.
It is. You gotta focus on some other stuff. Like sailors bringing up the rear. Sailors are kind of a dirty folk, I think. They they're rough. They can manage the high seas. Astros, the leaders of space, so they have the air aspect. Like, Mariners have the sea, the air, and then I guess the Rangers, they kind of patrol the earth, so they got the land. And the Angels, I mean, they're up in heaven just kicking ass.
Mm-hmm. Angels can appear and disappear when they want. Rangers have guns, though. So,
also remember, Chuck Norris was Texas Ranger, Walker, Texas Ranger. So, Rangers definitely a good call at number 2, I would say.
So, AL East, I have Atlanta Braves. Similar to the Indians, they're kind of just top dog. Fierce. They don't really have much of a challenge. Phillies, they're cutthroat. They throw pennies at Niners fans. They're the dirtiest, scummiest pieces of ass in the country, I think. I think of these are the fans that would be the most adept at creating a Molotov cocktail with no prior experience. They drink a shit ton. I don't know, man. They can go off shitty food for a long time. Cheesesteaks, let's be honest, overrated.
I kind of like a cheesesteak.
I
It's
mean, I
hard to
like
find
them.
a good one.
Everyone can like them, but they're never. I mean, if I hope that someday my mind has changed on that, but
I'd
I'll never
say
take it over like an Italian sub or something. It just doesn't. It can't compare.
okay. I'm okay with that. I will say cheesesteak properly rated. It's like
Yeah,
it's not a
I agree.
staple. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
a specialty item. Okay.
like the
What else
best
you got?
versions of cheesesteak have like fake cheese and like like cheese
Whiz,
whiz, and that's
whiz.
I'm not
Oh
knocking
yeah.
it, but when the best version of it can be made by like a 6-year-old's brain, I don't know if it can't have that high of a.
It sounds like you're knocking it, bro. It sounds like you're knocking it pretty hard, and that's
I'm a
okay.
little bit, but I put the Phillies at 2, and this is why. Imagine being a Mets fan and you just saw me pop up Miami Marlins, and I've already put fish in
Yeah.
other divisions last almost. So I'm saying Marlins 3 because they have the longest piercing snout that you'll ever fucking see, and that you could almost gouge and lance yourself with that by mistake. So I'm
I
going
will
to say
say,
that. What?
like, why didn't they just go swordfish? Swordfish is so much cooler than marlin. I know they're similar, but like, give me the swordfish, dude. That's a way better mascot name. And don't even tell me it's like the alliteration with Miami Marlins, because they just came up with that.
That's all I was going to say.
It was Florida forever. It was Florida Marlins forever.
Yeah.
Florida swordfish. Come on, that's the way.
I think Florida fish would have been sick, dude. Just Florida fish.
Yeah. Hope you like fish.
All right, number 4, New York Mets. Just a little bit softer than Phillies fans. And I don't know why. I think that the Marlin would somehow kill a Mets fan before the Met fan, because I don't think a Met fan can swim. So like, and I don't know. I'm not buying it. And then the Nationals, I don't even know what the fuck that is, to be honest. They have like the national monument and some of their logos and imagery, and I thought of that, and I was like, well,
That's not going anywhere.
They're just bullshit. I hate their little uniforms with the flowers. Fuck them. Pittsburgh Pirates. So as we saw in the AL West, the Mariners were dead last out of the 5 mascots. Pittsburgh Pirates here in this division are number 1. I think once you see the rest of these, so Cincinnati Reds number 2, close call, but the Pirates, they have the weaponry, they have the modernity, I guess, on their side, if that's the right word to use.
Call? How's this a close call? It's not a close call.
Dude, okay, first of all, too, I started thinking of this like, you got to think of everything like as in its worst, most aggressive form, and I thought of Cincinnati Reds, and like that is such a racist name, dude. Like,
dude,
it gets like what? Not even close to the
Sam.
What?
Sam, it's not named after the red men. It's not like saying it's an Indian. It's a red leg because they used to wear red stockings.
Well, that's fine, but they do have logos. They have old logos of like Indians.
Do they actually?
100%. Look,
I didn't know that.
Can you see my screen right now?
No, just the PowerPoint. I can also look it up.
Whoops. Wait. Let me do this correctly.
Yeah, but
I just
know the racist connotation here. I thought
what?
they were just called. Well, I guess if you are calling Indians red men, that's not an Indian. That's a guy in a baseball. That's It's like a Mr. Met. That's a regular gas guy.
Let me find it.
No native connotation at all here.
I'm just completely wrong.
You are. See, that's.
Dude, I don't think so. I think there's a run in red.
No, it was the red legs, my guy. Which, if you are, going down the racist against natives note, I guess red legs, you would say that the red men also have red legs. Am
I thinking of like the Braves logo?
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it's the red legs, and they just have that weird guy with the mustache who looks creepy as shit. So I guess he could be, kind of fierce. Yeah, there it is. Class is in session, bro. Nobody's coming close to the Pirates, dude. Pirates, you never want to cross their path. Come on. Like they were the lords of everything.
Well, I kind of
Brewers.
shit on this one. So I completely thought it was talking about Reds,
No.
as far as like Indians. Milwaukee Brewers, number 3, just hardened,
Fat.
just
They're
beasts.
definitely fat. If
Fat,
you're a
but
brewer,
also
you gotta be
they're
fat.
burly.
Oh, Burley, that's a good word. Mark Burley.
Cubs, they're nothing
Mama Bear.
without their mom looking
Yeah,
around
Mama
for them.
Bear.
They're just bitches. Cardinals, maybe the loser of all losers in this entire league. The most small. I love Cardinals. They're so cute. They're red. They're the most red thing. I think you don't really see sometimes. You see animals and you're like, when they're really bright colors, you're like, wow, that thing is actually red. Like red animals usually aren't red. Like a red panda, it's like amber.
Yeah.
Cardinals are red as shit. It's like the
You
YouTube
need-
logo flying around.
You need like a tree frog. That's an actual red, like an African tree frog.
Yep, it borders on that with like its coloration. So NL West,
Or if you just see a red running around, that's a deep red.
their skin color. NL West. So we're gonna have to talk this one through. Number 1,
Sam,
the Dodgers.
get the fuck out of here, Sam.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
outta
Hear me
here,
out.
you
This is
homer
what I
ass.
thought about. This is
You're a
what
homer.
this
You're a
is what
homer.
put. Dude, no, I
What
don't.
are we doing?
I'm taking bias out of this. In my head, this is the one I thought about the longest and hardest.
Oh my God. Yeah, you did.
I was thinking, okay, obviously I can discount Padres and Rockies. We know that they're not going to be a problem. But this division is the 3-headed race that is killing me.
You've lost
And it's
all
contemporary.
credibility.
Dodgers, Giants, and Diamondbacks. Those 3, I think someone could make a very good case for all 3 of those being the first. So I had a tough time putting Dodgers number 1, as you know.
Okay.
But I had to.
Sure you did. Sure you did.
I had to this is my rationale. So Dodgers number 1, Giants number 2, and then number 3, I'm going Diamondbacks. So the Diamondbacks have the cunningness. They have they're slippery. They can slide in and out of rocks, but they ultimately have to come out to perform any kind of offense. If they bite the Giants are so damn big that I don't know if the rattlesnake's venom is going to actually affect it as like it would someone our size. So that's where I put them behind the Giants. The Giants can step on them. They can, but they're so slow moving, I would imagine, based on their size relative to a Diamondback that like it can slip away. But even if they step on it, there's a good chance it'll get a bite in before it dies. But I think the bloodstream and how the venom will travel, it's not going to affect the Giant like it would affect you or me. And so the Dodgers being ahead of the Giants, the Dodgers, it's kind of like the Athletics, except for even better. They can dodge anything. So I'm thinking of something dashing, moving around like Dash from The Incredibles, if that's his name. The Giants, Flash, is that it? Or Dash? I think it's Dash.
No, Dash is from The Incredibles. Flash is just Flash.
Okay, I was thinking of Dash.
Okay, well, both.
So the Giants, like, what I thought of like a Giant fighting a Dodger, like a quick moving like Dash from Incredibles, running around just like dodging. He can't do anything, but he can keep moving. Like he can't really attack. And I thought of like the scene from Star Wars in Empire Strikes Back where they fly the cable around the big AT Walker or whatever it's called, and then they just like they're flying around and they're dodging it, and then eventually it just crumbles because it gets so like confused and twisted up. And I think that could have happened with the Giant. The Giant's going to just run around and like it's going to get twisted up in his feet and it's going to fall. What do they say? The larger you are, the harder you fall.
The bigger they come, the harder they fall. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And so I mean, that's how I was thinking about it. I mean, the Giant could crush the Dodger, but the essence of a Dodger is that it's dodges. So like I was looking at this as objective as possible. And I had the Giants number 1 in my head for a while, but then I was like, the Dodger, the essence of it is to move out of the way. So I don't know.
Okay. All right. I guess you're right. Does the Dodger ever tire out? You know what I mean? Like, are they constantly
that's
dodging
what I was
all
thinking
the time?
of, but like the second it tires, you know that it's like 100 miles away from the Giant. That's damn like exhausted. So like, yeah. I don't know. That's how I looked at it. The Dodger would never win on its own accord. It would have to lose. It would be the Giant losing.
All right. I guess I kind of sort of see your argument here, even though
You
I
don't
hate
want
the
to.
Dodgers.
All right,
I
number
don't want to
4.
accept this at all. Damn, you have the
Number
Rockies?
4, the Rockies. And here's my rationale for this. The Rockies are high as shit. They're tall as shit. And what do you have to do usually to end the combatant is cut off the head. For a Padre to get all the way to the top of the Rockies, there's no way they can physically exert themselves that hard. They're going to get bit by a Diamondback before they can get to the Rockies, or a Giant will step on. There's no, and even if they get to the summit, what are they going to do to a goddamn mountain? Right?
Claim it. That's what Padres do. They claim it for the Lord.
Fuck, good point. Damn it.
Okay, but I'm okay with that. The Rockies, they got the weather aspect too. Weather is crazy in the Rockies. You know what I mean? Like, you can't run all the way through the Rockies. Like, you're gonna get snowed on and snowed out, and you're gonna die. So I'm okay with the Rockies over the Pods, the Friars, as they say. I liked it.
So
That
that
was
was my
fun,
list.
man. Okay,
Completely. What?
overall in the whole MLB, Pirates. Pirates is
You
number
think
one.
so?
Yeah, Angels maybe. Angels have
I'm
like
taking
that.
Angels. Yeah, Angels got to.
Yeah, Angels are solid, and you think most Pirates are probably going to hell, so the Angels probably would kill them in hell, if anything. Pirates, they're raping, they're pillaging, they're blowing up ships, kind of dirt
All the
asses,
cool stuff.
but they
All
do
right.
look cool.
Should
Fierce.
we share? I have some.
Can I share my screen? Is that a thing?
I gotta
Or
answer this
no?
call real quick.
Do it. Should we
I'll come back in
pause?
2 seconds.
Okay, I'll be back as well. I need to go handle some business. I shall return. Pause. Oh, my legs.
So the job, so I can work the job. Hey Jacob, what is that on your? What is that? What does he have on his? Can I zoom in? Jacob, what is that? What does he have back there? Let's see what Jacob has on his wall. Thank you, Vin, from Vin Scully's final game. Looks like he has a picture of some tree and grassy yard or park. On the other wall, it looks like he has some kind of. All right, well, I just got a text from Jacob that says went to take a shit. So I'm going to call him right now on the podcast. Hey, you're on the podcast.
Yo, you calling me?
Yeah. So I have to actually I had a deal with the florist that I would go down there around 12:30 and grab some flowers.
Okay.
I was just looking at your wall though. I zoomed in and it's pretty fun to like look at all the things, the little knickknacks and stuff you have on your
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
your background. I've been enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
It's been like I Spy. Anyway, I was going to speaking of I Spy, I want to get your thoughts on Ice Spice.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is a whole podcast. I don't know what the whole fucking deal is with this chick.
All right, save it.
Okay.
This is good stuff. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna propose that I go deliver these flowers, and then if you want to sync up again later today, we can show our YouTube videos.
Okay. I have to work at like 4, so I have to leave at like 3. But I'd be down for so are you busy?
What?
Are you busy tomorrow with the interviews?
Yeah, dude. I actually think I just picked up a job. I knock on wood. I was just texting the guy about it, but I might be working a Fernando Valenzuela documentary at Dodger Stadium.
Oh, bro, that's sick.
I know, dude. You know, when you have like good news or like a good thought and you don't want to like say it because you don't want to jinx it. That's 100% how I am right now.
Dude,
I'm just waiting until I get. I'm waiting until I get the goddamn call sheet to like let my dad know.
That's awesome, man. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm juiced.
Yeah, dude.
But
Nice.
I'll text you
awesome.
if I have to be home at like 2 or something. I can text you and we can just watch. My videos I literally have like 4 up from Humboldt. These old classic like commercials that I remembered that are like 30 seconds each. So.
Oh, sweet. I got like 4 as well. They're all hilarious.
Okay, so I'm going to pause this recording, and I think what I'll do is just get that file, and then if we decide to when we jump back into this, whether it's today or another time, we can decide if we want to like edit it together.
Okay, cool. Also, this is like what we just did, the mascots. That's a solid pod right now. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be like, so that right there is like fucking cut off.
Dude, how much better is it than that we can see it, and that we're gonna watch this back and be like, oh, this is so much better, like than us talking about it to people.
Yeah,
I don't know how anyone fucking listened to that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's way better. I'm a huge fan of this. I'm about to like delete Zencaster right now.
Yeah, do it, dude. Don't pay for it or anything. I haven't paid for Buzzsprout in a good while. I think I might be happy with just uploading these to YouTube and that's it.
All right, that's cool.
All right, so I'll end this recording and then we can figure out what we're doing later.
All right, sounds good.
All right, peace. Jacob says bye, everyone.
Bro, dude, that was fucking awesome. Loved it.
Shit.